In this session, we are going to learn what is assets, fixed assets and current assets. What do you mean by assets or what is assets? Asset is something that is acquired or purchased and owned, something having value and available to meet debts commitments. Assets are reported on a company's balance sheet and are bought or created to increase a firm's value or benefit the firm's operations. Assets add value to your company and increase your company's equity. In assets, there are two types of assets, that is, current assets, fixed assets. What is in fixed assets? There are two types, tangible assets and intangible assets. Tangible assets. What is tangible assets? Tangible asset is an asset that has a physical existence. For example, equipment, plant and machinery, land and building, computer, vehicle, furniture and fixtures, etc. Next, what is intangible assets? An intangible asset is an asset which does not possess a physical existence. For example, logo, patents, copyright, brand value, trademark, goodwill, etc. Next, fixed assets. What is fixed assets? Those assets which you buy to run your business, in other words, which are not bought with an intention to sell within a short span of time. Fixed assets are the long-term tangible assets that are used by business in generating income. Fixed assets are also known as capital assets and are denoted by the term property, plant and equipment in the balance sheet. Fixed assets cannot be easily converted into cash. Next, what is current assets? A current asset is an asset that a company holds and can be easily sold or consumed and further lead to the conversion of liquid cash. These are the example for current assets: cash and cash equivalent, inventory, ongoing projects, accounts receivable, prepaid expenses, marketable securities. Current assets can be used as clear regular payments and bills. It gives an insight into the company's cash and liquid position. Investors and creditors analyze the company's current assets closely to understand the risk or benefits involved in the operations. Next, we are going to understand what is depreciation. Depreciation is the systematic reduction in the recorded cost of a fixed asset. Example of fixed assets that can be depreciated are buildings, furniture, leasehold improvements, and office equipments. So, depreciation can be defined as a continuing, permanent, and gradual decrease in the book value of fixed assets. This type of shrinkage is based on the cost of assets utilized in a firm and not on its market value. Depreciation is a decrease in the book value of fixed assets. Depreciation involves loss of value of assets due to the passage of time and obsolescence. Depreciation is an ongoing process until the end of the life of assets. Next, we are going to understand the methods of calculating depreciation. There are two methods of calculating depreciation: straight line method and written down value method. First, we are going to understand straight line method. Under the depreciation straight line method, a fixed depreciation amount is charged annually during the lifetime of an asset. The amount of annual depreciation is computed on original cost and it remains fixed from year to year. This method is also known as a original cost method or fixed installment method. And the next method is written down value method. Under the written down value method, depreciation is charged on the book value, that is cost minus depreciation of the assets every year. Under the written down value method, book value keeps on reducing, so annual depreciation also keeps on decreasing. This method is also known as diminishing balance method or reducing installment method. Thank you.